How's everybody doing? This is Brandon here at Sleeper Cell Studio. I just thought I'd show a quick little mix tip here. I got this track. There's no plugins on anything. It's not even finished being balanced yet, but
chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark, ever running to the true light.
got this vocal that's pretty sibilant, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with de-essers. Sometimes they work great, sometimes they work in certain spots and not in others. I've tried all of them. I mean, I'd say for the most part they all work about equally as good, but sometimes this is useful. I'll just use a compressor. I actually like using the stock one for this because it has a side chain on it that I can EQ. And I actually have a preset for it, vocal DS comp, right? So it's like, I can compress a vocal like I'm going to do anyway, probably multiple times, but I can DS it at the same time. And sometimes I find that it just works better. It just depends on the vocal, the track, the mic, the day, whatever. But the key to this is you need a compressor with a sidechain filter on it, like this, and the stock one with Logic has that. And I like to put it to about, well, obviously depends on the vocal, but what works 9 times out of 10 is I'll put the sidechain filter, the frequency, I have it here in a parametric EQ mode, so it's basically putting the bell at like 10k, right? 10k is usually a good spot. And the Q's at 1, so it's not super wide, it's not super narrow either, but I'm cranking it up 14.5 dB, right? So that the sibilance of the vocal is getting turned up by 14.5 dB. So then when I use the compression, the sibilance will trigger the compressor, because usually the issue is when you compress the vocal, the sibilance doesn't get caught by the compression. So you compress the vocal, say 10 dB, and then when it comes back up, it turns the sibilance up 10 dB or whatever amount you were compressing the vocal. So if you just crank the sibilance up 14.5 dB, then the compression starts reacting to the sibilance instead of passing over it and actually turning it up. So let's check it out here. I'll throw it in a loop. Actually, let's just solo up the vocal here. Solo the vocal up.
Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark, ever running to the true light I felt inside my heart.
I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see when he hits like the S's and stuff, the compression kicks up even more. And you can hear it in the filter here what you're actually getting.
Chasing shadows, hitting.
Yeah, terrible. All sibilants.
Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark, ever running.
And there, I mean, I'm probably hitting it too hard. It sounds like he's getting a lisp. What's cool about it too is I can adjust how much I want the sibilance to trigger it. So it's like if I want to, say, compress the vocal that much.
Chasing shadows, hitting brick.
Say I want to compress the vocal by 10 dB, but I actually don't want to take out as much sibilance. I can just turn down how much the sibilance is triggering the compression.
Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark, ever running to the true light I felt inside my heart. Now I can see the right path, and I won't fall. I'll let you in on this one, 'cause it's for all. Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark.
So, yeah, that's a pretty cool technique. I find it really useful on background vocals, because with background vocals, usually I want to over de-ess them anyway. so they stay in the background and they don't jump up front. But I also want to really compress them, usually limit them so that they don't jump out front. So considering that a lot of times I'm going to really smash the background vocals and with the compression limiter and de-esser, I can kind of take care of a lot of that with one plugin, and it's even a stock plugin. So, I can compress it really hard, de-ess it really hard with just one stock compressor.
Chasing shadows, hitting brick wall.
And you can obviously dial it in even more if it's
Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark. Ever run in to the true light I felt inside my heart. Now I can see the right path and I won't fall. I'll let you in on this one, 'cause it's for all. Chasing shadows, hitting brick walls, stumbled my way through the dark. Ever run in to the true light I felt inside my heart.
So that's that. You got any questions, comments? Hit me up, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know how this works out for you. Give it a try. Talk to you next time.